In this time we're in right now, I've got a question for you. In this time we're in right now, do you find yourself wanting to protect the most vulnerable among us, to do everything you can to make sure that those Trump wants to attack and inflict pain on are protected? Because that's my instinct. But that was not the instinct of a teacher named Jason Buchanan, who was recently doxed after saying disgusting, vile things online. Frankly, he effed around and found out. So before we get into this story, I want to give you some background because it's actually pretty incredible what the internet can do when hundreds of thousands of people are mission focused on one thing, and that is tearing down this person. But why are they tearing down Jason Buchanan, a substitute school teacher in Texas? Well, that's because under the guise of Sports Fan 343 at Hookem232, he said, when seeing that enforcement updates from U.S. immigration were going higher and higher, he goes, "Y'all should come to Fort Worth, Texas, to Northside High School. I have many students who don't even speak English, and they are in 10th and 11th grade. They have to communicate with their iPhone translator with me. The U.S. government should deport them." That's what he said. And obviously, this enraged people. And this was enough information, Fort Worth, Texas, Northside High School, 10th to 11th grade, that people were able to find him. Real quick, if you're liking this video, please hit like on the video. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. It really just helps so much. Thank you. Someone posts, "Gotta love the Twitterverse. When it does good, it does good." True. It's very rare, but this was a good thing it did. Already found out who Jason Buchanan is. I'm sure the principal at Northside High School will be none too happy tomorrow with the phone calls and such. So here we go. So this saddens me to, someone wrote this saddens me to my core. My little 15-year-old sister sending this to me about a North Shore teacher who was asking for ICE to raid my little sister's school because his students speak amongst each other in Spanish. Jason Buchanan teaches professional communications. All my fellow NSHS alumni, please share this post and expose this POS. We do not need to have this hateful individual as an educator. And then here's more posts here. This is on Instagram. Someone goes, "Hey, y'all. So I don't know who this teacher is, but he made a very concerning tweet suggesting going to Northside and taking students. Please be safe and make others aware. We need to get this out and find out who he is." And then here he is over here commenting on libs of TikTok saying, "I teach with these libtards every day, and that's what I talk to no one. That's why I talk to no one at work except the kids." And when someone posted about President Trump disbanding the school safety board that works on preventing school shootings, he goes, "I'm a teacher and I could care less. Kids are horribly undereducated these days. I teach high school kids who are on an elementary school level. Maybe we should concentrate on that. They're going to ruin our country." This is a teacher. This is a teacher. Someone else said, "Look at this piece of shit pretending he's an educated, entrusted by the community to educate, guide, and protect the children at school. He's employed by only to be racist, shitheel, and by his own admission, not having an ounce of interest in educating." So true. And so then there was an update. There was an update where the principal said this: "We are aware of the issue regarding viral social media posts and are currently investigating the matter. Please be assured that we are taking this situation very seriously and are committed to resolving it as soon as possible." And I have to say, I went to that man's Twitter page and it does not exist anymore. It doesn't exist. It's just so interesting that people will talk with their full chest behind anonymity. And the second they're called out, they delete, they apologize, and they say, "I didn't mean it." And this is a bit of a non sequitur, but stay with me for a second because this just happened last night, and I want to talk about it real fast because it's the same thing. Scott Jennings from CNN, that piece of was saying that people were overreacting to the Elon Musk doing the Sig Heil, and watch this. Watch this.
This salute trutherism is outrageous. This is the
most. So do it right now on TV.
This is the biggest
so
conspiracy.
So why do it right now on TV?
It's crazy.
If you think it's normal, if you think this is a normal way to greet people, do it right now on TV.
Scott,
why won't you?
I want to.
Exactly. People want to defend and attack, and they want to pretend like they're big, strong, hateful people. And as soon as they're confronted with, oh, do the thing. It's not a big deal. Do the thing. If you want to say it, say it. Say it. Say it with your name. And they won't do it. So here's the full story. A Texas teacher, Jason Buchanan, was doxed. I don't really want to call this dox. I guess it's technically doxing. After inviting ICE to raid school over immigrant students. Buchanan, who worked at Northside High School, sorry, I don't know why that just happened. Buchanan, who worked at Northside High School, used his ex, formerly Twitter handle, to urge U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement to target the school, claiming that many of its students don't speak English. His remarks quickly drew backlash, and Buchanan soon found himself doxxed. His identity and personal details were shared widely online. The controversy began on January 23rd when Buchanan responded to a post from ICE celebrating the agency's arrests. In his comment, Buchanan, we talked about this, instead of retracting his statement, Buchanan continued to engage with his critics, calling them dumb and further defending his position. He also made additional comments about the agricultural industry, arguing that U.S. farmers should stop hiring undocumented workers to lower labor costs. His combative responses only intensified the controversy and further fueled the backlash. As Buchanan's remarks spread, social media users took action doxing him, and I showed you all of this stuff, and it's so beautiful. In response to the uproar, Fort Worth Independent School District launched an investigation into Buchanan's actions and removed him from his teaching duties. The district issued a statement reaffirming its commitment to diversity and inclusion. Wow, imagine that. That's not something that even Target is doing, highlighting that Northside High School serves a large population of Hispanic students, with over 1/3 of the student body learning English as a second language. Nothing wrong with that. That is what America is all about. And I just got to say, I'm going to say it again. Said it yesterday, I'm going to say it again. If you're not a billionaire, you can't be acting like you got fuck you money, because you don't. People want to act big and rich, but unless you're a billionaire in this country, you got to follow the rules. And personally, I want to create a country where we all got to follow the rules. That's not the country we have right now. If you want to join that vision of that country with me, I invite anyone who wants to do that, because I personally believe billionaires shouldn't be able to get away with anything, everything. But right now, they've got too much power. They got too much money. We got to change the policies and elect people who want to get that done. Because Jason Buchanan and everyone else is doing the Sig Heil and all that sort of stuff and getting consequences. Maybe sooner rather than later are going to realize that the only people the billionaires and the elite Republicans in office care about is themselves.